Hi, welcome to the High Tea Club. My name is R.Stenberg. I am the publisher of Stonewash Magazine, and I just want to say thank you to all the viewers who continue to go online and see Stonewash Magazine. And hopefully we will be going into print soon, but thank you again. So in this episode of the High Tea Club, we are going to do asparagus. And these asparagus, just the thickness, they're wonderful. Sometimes you're lucky when you find really good asparagus with a good thickness to it. So we're going to do half with bacon and half with non-bacon in case you don't eat meat. The asparagus has been rinsed and they've been sitting here just sort of, draining a little bit, but I'm going to take the asparagus now and I'm going to put them on the chopping board and show you what you need to do. But in the meantime, please make sure that your oven is heated at 350 degrees. So we're going to take the asparagus, and I have a bacon dish. I love sometimes the bacon dish, it's clean, but you can tell when someone who loves to cook, their bacon dish is usually, it has wear and tear on them. So this is mine. Before I begin, I'm going to take a little bit of the oil. I'm going to use a cap full, and I'm just going to drizzle it a little bit. And this is extra virgin olive oil. You can use whatever oil you choose, but it's all about health. So, again, with knife skills, I'm going to take about probably 2 inches off the bottom, and I'm going to put it in front of me. We have a little plate there. And we're just going to keep doing this until we are done cutting off the stems off the asparagus. If you can't do more at a time, you can basically just do one at a time, but I tend to do more at a time. Okay, I think that's good enough. Whatever you don't use, you can put back in the fridge. I don't think we need to do all of that. So now I have the asparagus, and I'm going to do a little bit. This is the same bacon we had before when we did the stuffed jalapeno. I'm just going to cut this in half. And I'm going to do a few with bacon. So again, instead of starting from the end like how I did the jalapeno, I'm starting from the top of the head. And this is the top of the head. So I'm just wrapping this a little bit, very tightly, and it's going on the bacon dish. So I'm going to do this a few times. You can do the whole thing with bacon if you like, or you can do it without bacon. If you have guests over and some people might not like meat, this is an easy to do recipe where you can accommodate both your guests, your house guests. And there. So I've done 5 with bacon, and I'm going to wash my hands so I don't have any meat touching the next one. So I'm back again. I've washed my hands because I just don't want to have that meat flavor on the asparagus where people really are vegans or they don't like any meat product. So now and I did get another pan out of the drawer, and I layered it with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Again, you can use whatever oil you want. And I'm going to take the pieces that do not have any bacon on it, and I'm just going to basically lay it here. Now again, this is all raw asparagus. We did not boil it, steam it, or cook it, or anything. That'll be done in the oven. Now I'm going to take, because the bacon has its own fat and its own oils, I'm just going to do another quick run through of extra virgin olive oil over what I have in the pan without the bacon. I'm going to take a little salt and pepper. I'm going to season that before I put it in the oven. Give it a good season. And that's pretty good. You don't need to season that because of the bacon. Again, you could if you wanted to, but you don't have to. Now we're going to put this in the oven for about 15 minutes on 350, and we have our asparagus for dinner. So let me take it to the oven right now. I'll be back. Okay, so here we have, I just took out the asparagus out of the oven, and they look delicious, but they're very hot. I'm going to plate up the first ones, and that's for the non-meat eaters. And you can see the brown crispiness of it. It's just delicious. So we have that plated. I'm going to move this over here. And now I'm going to just use the same fork since this is the meat. And we're going to plate up over here. And the bacon is just nicely crispy wrapped around the asparagus. And now you have this to entertain your guests, for people who don't eat meat and for meat lovers like myself.